Hello, everyone, and welcome to Creatively Miss Me YouTube Tips and more. Tonight's episode, we're going to be talking about should you script your videos or just wing it? Now, I've been trying to do script on here on YouTube Tips and more to do I guess, the lesson part of the videos. I've been doing scripting those, and I think I'm doing better than when I first started doing the script thing on here. But I think I'm doing better with it, and I'm kind of liking it. It kind of makes things a little easier when I get my lesson down. So we're going to jump on in first, and we're going to do some advertisement, and then we're going to jump into tonight's episode. Tonight's sponsor is $5 Jewelry Paradise, where your independent consultant is Terry Donald. Now, I have the link for all the information down below, so when you go, tell her Stephanie sent. Okay, now for those who don't know, Terry Donald, that's my sister. And I do support my sister. I do have on her jewelry. I told her that she was my pusher because I always say I'm gonna buy one thing and end up buying a lot. But I'm waiting for her to get back into her lives again when she does her live shows. When she starts back doing her live shows, then I will let you guys know. Right now, she's doing rehearsal for a play. So once she comes out of this play, then I'll let you know. So we're going to go ahead and share the screen and get into tonight's lesson, and where we talk about should you script your videos or not. So let's jump into the lesson. Do you know that about 20% of YouTubers script their videos, while the remaining 80% prefer to wing it? This statistic surprised me when I first heard it. And it got me to thinking, hmm, should you script your videos or just go with the flow? I questioned myself. Hmm. When it comes to creating content, one of the biggest debates is whether to script your videos or wing your way through them. As creators, we're always looking for ways to improve our content and engage our audience. And this topic is right at the heart of it. I've spoken to so many creators who struggle with that decision. On one hand, scripting your videos can help you stay on track and ensure that you cover all your key points and even help with editing. But on the other hand, it can feel forced or even a little awkward. Winging it, on the other hand, can make your content feel more natural, spontaneous, and engaging. But it can also lead to rambling, forgetting your points, and a whole lot of editing headaches. Oh, yeah. One creator I spoke to said that she spent hours scripting her videos only to find that she spent even more hours editing out the awkward pauses and and uhs. Another creator I know swore by winging it, but often found himself going off on tangents and losing his train of thought. That's happened to me several times. Of course, there are also the fear of coming across as false or dishonest, even if you script your videos. When you're reading from a script, it can be hard to convey the same level of passion or enthusiasm that you would if you were speaking spontaneously. Is that true? And yet, some of the most engaging, informative videos out there are heavily scripted. The key, I think, is finding a balance between Preparation and recklessness. It's about knowing when to script and when to wing it. Scripting can be particularly useful when you're tackling a complex topic or when you're sharing a personal story that's emotional or difficult to tell. In this situation, having a script can help you stay focused and ensure that you got your points across. On the other hand, winging it can be great when you're doing a Q&A session or responding to comments and feedbacks. It's about being flexible and adaptive and knowing when to let go of your script and just be yourself. Personally, I found that scripting my videos helps me stay on track and ensure that I cover all my points. But I also make sure to leave a little wiggle room for winging it because that's when the magic happens. When I speak spontaneously and I feel more connected with my audience. And I think they do too. I remember one time when I recorded a video and I went off on a tangent that wasn't in the script. And at the end, being one of the most engaging and popular parts of my video. And it just goes to show that sometimes winging it can be exactly what your content needs. The key insight I want to leave you with is that both scripting and winging it have their place in video creation. It's not about what approach is right or wrong, but about finding what works best for you and your audience. So don't be afraid to experiment, try new things, and find your own balance between preparation and recklessness. Whether you script your videos or wing it, the most important thing is that you're creating your content that resonates with your audience and helps them in some way. Remember, it's all about your viewers and not about you. So, do you script your videos or do you prefer to wing it? Thank you for watching. And if you have any other tips that you think that will be helpful to the other creators, please share them in the comment section below or in the chat. You know I love reading your comments. Also, if you have any questions, please just ask me and I will help you as much as I can. I hope that this video on should you script your videos or wing it, I hope it was helpful. And if you're interested in learning more, check out the other videos in this series. The links will be below. Give this video a thumbs up, share it, and hit that subscribe button and notification. And don't forget to follow me on my other social media account. The link will be below. Now I'm going to stop chatting and then I'm going to come onto the chat and we can chat it up.
While we're here, don't forget to give your girl a thumbs up. Also, comment and share my content. Now, under Creatively Miss Me, I have 3 channels. My main channel is Creatively Miss Me, Decorating on the Budget. My second channel is Creatively Miss Me, YouTube Tips and More. And the third is Creatively Miss Me, Healthy Tips and More. Hopefully you like what you see and you'll become a member of all of my channels. Now let's get back. Okay, let me see. What did Denise say? She says, I script my videos, even her live streams, but I am prepared to go off script. Yes, I try to make sure that when I do the script, that I do try to keep myself in with my topic I'm talking about, but I do go off script and talk about other things that someone might have said in the comments or something that popped in my mind at that time that goes along with what I'm talking about. Now, here lately, as you know, I've been trying script, writing scripts, and I do it on this channel mainly to see how I'm, to improve myself with it. And then eventually, And some of the videos on decorating on the budget, I think I'll do scripts on them eventually. But right now, excuse me, let me get my water. But right now, mostly the script writing is only on YouTube Tips and More. Now, I downloaded an app I found, and I have the teleprompter that comes on my screen. So when I record, like I did the lesson, the script, the teleprompter is on the screen, and I record and I read from my teleprompter. Now, I don't know if I can share that, but let me see if I can share my screen and show the teleprompter. Let's see. Let me see if I can open that teleprompter. Give me a minute. Let me close that lesson. Okay, let me go back here and let me Windows. Okay, I'm gonna share. This is my teleprompter, but it can be smaller. That's how small I have it small on my computer. It's smaller than what you're seeing. But when I go, I just hit the button and I read my teleprompter on the screen. Now it's way smaller than what you're seeing on your screen, but I use this when I do my lives so I can record the lesson that I'm going to do. So I use a teleprompter and it works really well for me. Scripts just keep me on track. I can go off on a tangent. Scripts or bullet points help me stay up. Yes, I do the script. I've been writing scripts for the topics I've been doing so far. Where is my list? That's decorating on the budget. Yeah, here it is. Now, as you see, I have all my topics that I'm going to be doing here until this is to April 30th. So each one that I have here, I have I have a script. Well, it's to July 16th. I'm sorry, on the back to July 16th. I have a script that I've already written up for almost all of these. I already have it already written up. I just have to record it. What I do when I get my scripts, I do my research first. I go on YouTube. I type in my topic to see if anyone else has done anything on that topic. And then I listen to their video and I take notes. Yes, I take notes. And then I have a subscription with vidIQ. I go in, I put my topic in there as well. And they have points that, PowerPoints that they have that come up that you can use as well. So I read through their points and then I go by my notes that I have. What did you say? I am totally. I go by the notes I take from the videos I've watched and from what I read on vidIQ in their PowerPoint, in their points, to see if any of that is something I want to talk about. Then I write my script up. And I set up a week or so ago, may have been almost 2 weeks ago. I set up 2 weeks ago and I wrote out, I think it may have been 14. I wrote out 14 scripts. And that's why I say about planning. When I have something in my mind and I'm working on planning, I try to make sure I have all my topics there and I go through and I do my notes on all these topics. And then when I get ready to do the script writing, I sit down and I just go through and I write my scripts. And I wrote 14 about, it's been a week ago, I believe. I sat down and I wrote 14 scripts. I went through and made sure I like what I said. I typed them up and I have them saved in individual folders for that lesson. So when the day comes for me to do the live, well, now I see that before I do the live, I can sit here and do and record the script before the show starts. Or I can sit here on Tuesdays or Thursdays when I have that free time. And if I have free time, on those days, I try to do on Tuesdays and Thursdays when I try to do scripts or record or anything for this channel. So on Tuesdays and Thursdays, if I have the time, I sit down and I turn on the camera and I get my scripts ready. And I do one script after the other. I'll record and record and record and record and record until I feel like I'm tired of recording or until I finish everything I have on my list. So I try to put a list together. If I'm going to do a script recording day, I'll try to do 5 because all you're doing is sitting here reading, and it may take, I want to say 5-10 minutes per script. So if I sit here and I say I'm gonna give myself an hour to record scripts, so I can sit here and I can maybe I can do 8 if I have them written up. I'll go through and I'll record and I record and I record. And what I do in between, when I finish one, I stop the camera. Sometimes I stop the camera, or sometimes what I do is I'll hold up a sheet of paper. So when I'm editing, I know that I'm on to the next recording. So when I edit, if I sit here and just keep reading and reading and reading and reading and reading and reading, in between each one, I hold up a sheet of paper. I know, okay, cut here, that's the next one. Cut here, that's the next one. Cut here, that's the next one. And then I go through and I take out any long gaps or anything that I repeated. For instance, if I say today is going to be a bad day, and I go, nope, that's not what I meant. Today is going to be a great day, but it's going to be bad because of the situation. I can go ahead and cut that first part out and slide it on in. So I do have a little editing that I do when I do script, but not a lot, because I've read over my script first of all, and then I record. I sit here and I read them. And then when I turn it on to record, it's like one, read on the screen, read my teleprompter. When that ends, stop that one, put the next one up. Teleprompter. Read, next one, teleprompter. My teleprompter, which I like about it, I can copy my script and paste it with the title and put present. And there I go. I start. Then I can do the next one and then do the next one. See, what I can do is copy them and have them all titled and they'll be at the side. So when I finish that one, I just click on the next one. It pops up, present, and then it starts playing. So it makes it really easy for me when I do my scripting. But I also found out that I get my points across and I'm more level-headed on here when I do my topics for YouTube tips when I use a script. But script writing has helped me here, but I do wing it in between the lesson. And then when I get off of the lesson and chat to you, well, then of course you know it's winging it. I look over in the comments, I read your comments, I answer your questions. And if anything else I come up with that I didn't put on the lesson, then that's when I talk about it here. But I do my research. I do look at other YouTubers who are talking maybe on that topic or similar to that topic, and I take notes of what they talk about. Maybe there's something in their comments that I can use in my video that they didn't say in theirs. So you always try to make yours a little bit different from someone else by reading their comments. You can get information that people ask questions. You can respond to those questions or have your topic involve those questions in your video. So I try to do the scripting. It's working. I feel it's working for me. And I really like doing it because it on this channel, it's all about getting your information together and making sure that you share to help your audience. So does anyone have any questions about scripting? I know, Denise, you said you script, and I like it because you're right. I can get off topic. I can get off topic in a minute. And I need to stay on topic to make sure that everything is presented and whatever I'm talking about, especially if I have 2 slides, one where I'm talking the lesson and one where I'm sharing something with you to show you how I do it. Now, for next week's topic, we have jumped out of planning. Now we're going to be more into time management next week. And next week we're going to talk about boost your productivity with these creators' time management hacks. So we're going to jump into time management now. I did change some things around because the other topics I had originally, I just couldn't see myself doing them. So I'm doing time management up until different things to go along with time management and to help you get videos done and all that good stuff until July 16th. And then after July 16th, I'll have to find my topics for the rest of July, August, September, and October. I do have some in mind, but if you have a topic that you would like for me to do research on, to talk to you more about, I would love to hear it. Denise says, what? Another topic I am sorely in need of. Yeah, I had to figure out a way to make it easier on me. So that's why I really want to do this time management, because I know a lot of YouTubers, you have a life. And with my husband's illness now and my dad, I have to fit in with my husband's in-home health care that comes in, and then going and take my father where he needs to go. So, excuse me. So, I had to get time management and get time management in order, because if I didn't, then a lot of things will fall by the wayside. But I know Healthy Tips and More has kind of been stagnant, but I have a procedure coming up on my knee on the first Friday in April. Finally. So once we do the procedure on my knee in April, the first Friday in April, that's why I'm trying to get things recorded. So on this channel here, I'm going to pre-record the show for, what is that? April 5th? No, April 6th. That's the Sunday, I believe. Friday, Saturday. Yeah, April 6th, the show will be pre-recorded because I will have my procedure done on the 4th, and I'm not sure how well I'll be walking by then. So I want to make sure that I don't miss the topic on the April 6th show. Man, we're almost in April, y'all. Wow. So the second week in April, no, it was April 6th. See, April 6th will be the next week's show. Yeah. And then the second week of April is when I'm going to do a pre-recorded show, because I'm not sure if I'll be walking then. So I want to make sure I continue on with my time management. Now, with the time management, I think you guys are going to like the time management series, because I found a lot of stuff to go along with the time management. And I'm really happy with what I came up with the topics. Girl, give yourself some time and grace. Give yourself time and grace. We're not going anywhere. Yeah, I know, but I want to be consistent, because I only air on this channel once a week. So I think what I'll do is this week, well, next week, when I do the show for next week, after I get off live with you guys, I'll go ahead and do the next week's show and record it and have it ready to go, so that you guys will have that. But if they keep me, if they happen to keep me, then it'll be another story. I will I will let you guys know before that show comes. But I have my schedule. I already have decorated on the budget. I already have episodes for that one recorded up until, let's see, what date is that? Yeah, I have videos already recorded and uploaded and ready to go out, scheduled to go out till April the 10th. So Decorating the Budget is ready till April the 10th. It may be, I think it's the following week. It's the April 15th. It's recorded until April 15th. I got videos up and ready to go on that one. So that channel will be okay until I'm back up walking. And then this channel, I'm trying to get to the point, y'all, where I am at least a month to a month and a half ahead on my recordings like I used to be. So your girl's been pushing it, but I'm trying to get it done. And then once we do my knee procedure on the 4th, we'll see how the walking goes. And then if it's okay, then I'll do light walking on Healthy Tips and More to get the walking back in and start doing some light exercises. So before I go, I want to thank the people in the replay. Don't forget to give your girl a thumbs up. It doesn't hurt you, but it helps me. I know my replay people always do me good. They come back and they watch the videos, and I'm so thankful for that. I want to thank you guys for showing up here with me tonight and sitting with me as we went through should you script a video or should you wing it. Now, if you missed the beginning, please go back and see the replay because in the script part that I did, I think the information was very helpful to you. And I will see you guys on next week. I'm going to eat dinner. I cooked stuffed pork chops with some Brussels sprouts, and it's calling my name. So I will see you guys next week. Thank you for coming. I hope this was helpful. And we're going to start time management next week. Bye bye.